was built in 1979. Okay, but now the project has two phases. That is construction and rehabilitation. One of the new things that we have here is a sand filter, a modernized sand filter. We have three sand filters. Okay, so we have a system that's going to be run by a hybrid process. Hybrid is where you have a solar panel and a standby generator. Just in case the panel power runs down, then the generator can comes out. That's the process. But unless nothing done is 9 plus years, you have a little sand filter that could just filter water at the time. But then this water is filtered and on a standby to supply the entire Panama city. We are targeting like a 4 gallons of water, 5 gallons of water per capita per day. And each person within Panama is entitled to consume 5 gallons of water daily. Our elevated water tank is 900,000 gallons. It holds 900,000 gallons. So our tank, when the water is treated, we shoot the water up to our elevated tank, where it's going to store and lay, and subsequently supply from there. So we have 900,000 gallons to supply.
Yeah, yesterday we had three political groups that endorsed the presidential bid of Ambassador George Madden. We are the CDC, where we saw the Liberty Party Youth League that endorsed Ambassador William. But let's go to the detail of this story. Liberty Party Youth League have ignored the call from the party regarding their endorsement to the CDC. Last week, the party's chairman Ben Sevi, campaign manager Musa Hassan Berete, and the vice senator Harrison Conway crossed over to the CDC. This has brought some political struggle in the party. According to the party youth league, the CDC Ambassador Weah is the best for Liberia in this runoff election. And this came about when the leader of the Liberty Party also advised these guys not to cross over. But yesterday they went ahead by doing this to join the CDC because they said they believe that Ambassador Weah is the best for Liberia in this runoff than Joseph Zuma Boakai. Well, another two political groups that endorsed the presidential bid of CDC Senate barrier Ambassador Weah. The Nima United for Cummings presidency. These were a group of men from Nima County that were supporting Alexander Cummings APC during the presidential elections back in October, where Cummings was not successful to end up in the second round. So they were supporting him, and they said after their presidential candidate is not present, they believe that the only person who can do just for Liberia is Ambassador Weah. So based on that, they will support. And finally yesterday, they declared their support for Ambassador Weah. And again, we had a surprising one that came from the Unity Party's end, where we had this group, ECHO. They call themselves ECHO, and they are believed to be the second largest auxiliary groups that are pushing the agenda, of Ambassador Joseph Zuma Boakai. Yesterday, they declared their support for the presidential bid of Ambassador George Madden. We are saying they believe that Madden is the best for Liberia in this runoff election. So it was something worth watching yesterday.
We are going to complete the training of the presiding officer and the border officers today. And we have the next line of trainees who happen to be the ballot paper insurance and the ballot box controllers like interest. And then we'll filter down to the queue controller and the patient queue controller. That's how casting training has been structured. And one other information I wanted our people to have is that the SRR, it happened to be one of the issues that we had at the Supreme Court. Yeah. The Supreme Court came up with the ruling. They mandated the commission to fully go according to Article 86 of the new elections law. Okay, we have to do with publishing the final rule prior to an election. Now they have elections on the 26th. Means that rule that is going to be used, the technical rule that is going to be used for the elections on the 26th have to be published. And the zero polling places that okay, one issue another put in confusion. For reason, there's also Central Act We have 4 market. We have 4 polling places there. So it means that the 4 polling places, that's how we be attributed according to polling place. So one good thing you find out that greatest comment in the first round is once people go there and verify the names, they also want to know the polling place for which they are going to be adjusting them. So today, within the time of our offer, the listing will be published. According to how we count into the country, we have 150% of the total number of centers, which is 210. We start publishing them today. And therefore, we anticipate the policy of this 5 days.
You see, I love the debate when I listen to Bwaka today. Bwaka said, I in the Senate, you have not seen me put my hands up. But I said to Bwaka, every time I put my hands up, you are sleeping. Today, Bwaka was sleeping. Liberian taxes will be cut. Bwaka was sleeping. Bwaka re-argued that response is up. When we put our hands up, Bwaka was sleeping. When he woke up, he found that we were talking about rice for the Liberian people and the price will be low. But Bwaka refused because Bwaka also is selling rice. Bwaka is the president of the Senate, he signed those documents. During the Ebola time, when I stood up and said that school must not be open now, we should extend the schools because our parents don't have money to take the children to school. The schools are dilapidated. Bwaka was happy. I want you to listen. I'm here again to solicit your votes. Bwaka spoke today. Bwaka said he will create 20,000 jobs every year. But in 2005 and 11, Bwaka said to us he will create 20,000 jobs. The 20,000, he did not achieve that. Now he actually for the United States here to achieve 50,000. If he didn't do the 20,000, he did do 50,000. Bwaka is not honest to himself. Because he's not honest to himself, he's not honest to you. Bwaka knows he's supposed to be retired. The young generation have to take over. But Bwaka is not 80 years old.
What a wonderful way for me to welcome you folks from across the world, from across Liberia. What a wonderful way for me to welcome you to the Alternative Breakfast Show. This is a breakfast presentation and it comes away Monday to Friday. And of course, I'm here every morning from Monday to Friday giving you the very best that professional radio has to offer, especially in our new dispensation. Talking about the issues that affect our national development, the issues that undermine our national growth, progress, and holistic forward march of our country. If you ask me what are those issues we intend to talk about and who are those we intend to talk to this morning on the ABS, we intend to talk to Moses Owen Brown. He's the head of communications of the service, that's the Civil Servant Agency, the CSA. He'll tell us the status of the agency's programs for civil servants in the country. We also hope to talk with Setimas Kakai from Foya to tell us he is the program director at Radio Makona, that's in Foya district, to tell us updates about some of activities in the district concerning elections and other programs. Moving on, if you didn't know, now here is the news. The Senate hearing with the National Elections Commission buzz ended in disruption. Yeah, for what? Also, the Liberty Party had held a major press conference yesterday. What was being said by the political leader? We'll get a full detail of that. And also following that, what was the outcome of the latest press conference? The CDC is expected to end runoff campaign this Saturday at the Samuel Kindos Sports Complex in Monrovia. James X. Flomo, our Maserati County correspondent, will tell us details. The local NEC offices in Lofa County begins the district publication of the final registration roll, FRR, on Tuesday, December 19, 2017. What are the processes of voters going through the roll and issues that may arise from the list? Mr. Albert Smith, the head of the Upper Lofa electoral team of the National Elections Commission, will tell us more. Unknown persons break into the Church of Pentecost in Zozo and take away several valuable church instruments ahead of the Christmas celebration. Reverend Jitai is the head of the church. He'll tell us more. During our studio discussion, Mr. Jackson Wallaba, the manager of the Zolai Community Bank, will join us to tell us activities of the bank as well as other financial and economical issues. These plus many more. My name is James Kwabo. I'm the lovely grandson of my lovely grandmother, and I've always reminded you, liking me is optional, but respecting me is mandatory, because I believe love is like a currency. The more you love, the deeper you fall. And at this time now, I'm taking a break and to be right back. Remember, this show is proudly brought to you by Lone Star Cell MTN, Liberia's biggest MTN company. We'll be right back.
Full hash. Marco, why are you doing on your phone again? How dare you on that your phone? Papa, I checked it to see if I now meet my recharge target. You now know that I have to win now $1 million that Lone Star Cell gave for the next 4 months. So my Lone Star Cell gave you $1 million to us for the next 4 months on top of the $1,000 they gave me every day for 100 customers. My piggy, you very smart. You now hear say Lone Star Cell MTN sales Santa Coffee very early. But the question is Christmas in October? What? Your car, Lone Star will give me. So how do I win to? MTN simple. You just dial *124# to check your target. Just recharge and meet your target every month, and your number will immediately enter the draw. The one you recharge is for you. You can use it anyhow. Yes, Christmas indeed started in October. Simply recharge and meet your monthly target to win $1 million Liberian for the next 4 months. Just dial *124# to check your target.
Only with Liberia's #1 taxpayer, Lone Star Cell MTN. Everywhere you go.
Yes, indeed, Lone Star Cell MTN is Liberia's biggest GSM company, and we open now to go over to Moses Owen Brown. He's the communication person in the office at the Civil Service Agency, the CSA. We want to find out from him what are some of the activities of the CSA and a couple of issues. Right now on the line is Moses Owen Brown. Good morning, Moses. How are you?
Good morning, James, and good morning to the people of Lofa County, specifically the citizens in Zaza.
Welcome to the ABS, and how is Monrovia this morning?
Well, Monrovia is relatively calm. This morning we are enjoying the weather.
Okay.
And we thank God. Yeah, everything's okay so far.
Okay, Moses, what about the CSA? What are the activities for at the level of the CSA?
Thank you for the opportunity again, and let me bring greetings from the Director General of the Civil Service Agency, the CSA, Dr. Puchu Leonard Bernard, and to all of the employees or civil servants across the country. When President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf took over sometime in 2006, if you can recall, there was immediate need to introduce measures for the transformation of the civil service. And at that time, the President directed the Director General, along with other international partners, to collaborate and introduce policies and programs and strategies to improve the civil service. And so there was a strategy introduced in 2008 called the Civil Service Reform Strategy, developed during the time of Dr. William Allen. That strategy has been addressing the concern of the government and also guiding the reform agenda of the civil service. There are several different strategic pillars or objectives of that civil service reform strategy. One of them will talk about restructuring and right-sizing the civil service. We talk about fee and pension. We talk about improving the service and service delivery, as well as human resources management and leadership development.
Okay.
So we have been implementing.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Moses.
Yeah, so we have been implementing all of these reforms. For the pay reform, which is more or less strengthening payroll management for civil service across the country. In 2016, the Ministry of Finance relinquished control of the management of the payroll system to the civil service agents. And a number of persons have access now to the payroll itself, the less due. And the CSC has also developed what we call a medium-term pay strategy to improve civil service pay across the country. You know that civil servants were making something around $30 before 2006, something around $1,005, $1,006, like $10. But since the pay reform was introduced, now civil servants minimum is something around 125 to 200. So you can imagine the progress that has been made on the pay reform and strengthening. Also, the civil service were able to reduce the payroll from 75,000 people to 48,000. You know, there were a lot of ghosts on the payroll, if you can recall, and there have been so many programs put in place to ensure that those ghosts people who are not a physical human being, but they are on the payroll, somebody else taking the money. So the payroll right now was somewhere around 75,000. Civil servants. Now we only reduced it significantly to 48,000.
So from 75,000 to how many? You said 45,000.
So 48,000.
So from 75,000.
So we're able to reduce the fiscal burden on the national budget. I mean, people were just getting money when that's to work, and like I said, the go steam and all of that. So we're able to do that. We also partner with USAID GEM. So fully based on what we call grade and classification for over 3,000 jobs in the civil service. So there are people who are working but did not have job descriptions. They don't know which department they were in, they did not know what to do. So USAID GEM supported us to classify and develop 3,500 plus job descriptions.
Okay. Moses.
Yeah, we have also been able to secure state-of-the-art biometric equipment. As you know, all civil servants across the country are now identified through a biometric system. You must enroll in the system. You have an ID card that is biometric. Have all the features, your name, all the information so that we know exactly all of those are on government payroll. And even in the future, something happens, trace you to the system.
Okay. Moses, on the overall with these progress been made, I'd like to find out from you what have been the response or reaction from citizens who are benefiting or civil servants as a whole.
Well, you know, the civil service agency before was not new. Thank God today we have people like us on board as managing communication and public relations for the civil service agency. There are a lot of work that we have done, a lot of publications on the civil service website and all of these organizations across centers like area where our doors are always open. So people are now buying into what the civil service is all about and what the civil service agency is doing. They're able to communicate the progress we've made and then producing newsletters, magazines, being supported by the World Bank Project to help us communicate what we do and who we are. So this has actually brought more attention and visibility of the civil service to the public.
Okay. So before I take leave of you, Moses, there are also concerns from some civil servants, especially in some communities. You have civil servant having different pay, and also you guys, some civil servant having different pay, but they got the same qualification. What is the CSA doing in that direction? Or what is happening?
I cannot readily say what you're saying is for a fact, except, I see evidence to know exactly whether there are civil servants with the same qualification, but getting different pay. I'm not sure of that. I know that there are, for instance, teachers. Both of you can be teaching in the same institution, but maybe one of you have, both of us have been teaching, like for instance, in Georgia for maybe school. I might have a bachelor, and you will have maybe AD. So we are not, in terms of qualification, even though we are teaching, but don't get it mixed up now. We don't have the same qualification. So if it's the background from which I'm taking, yes, sometimes we don't have the same thing.
No, the background speaking.
Certificate and teaching the same, and we have different fees.
Yeah.
That will have to see evidence to be able to speak to it.
Okay, I think that's where I'm speaking from, because what happens normally, their colleagues are joking that, oh, you got capital C, you got small c. So, but these things have not come to your attention.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. Now, what about the other issue? Just finally, what about the other issue where there are some civil servants with the same qualification at the level of maybe Bonk around some other counties? They are getting incentives in terms of getting $100 US. Some people are complaining getting $100 US as a stipend or an extra of what they get for their pay. But
Can you give a specific example as where it's happening, what kind of jobs they do, so we can be.
They are also classroom teacher.
That's why just specific reference to classroom teacher. You have to understand the grading system and the classification. Like I mentioned, we have job descriptions.
Okay.
Somebody might be working as a communication, a teacher who has a bachelor, and another teacher who has just AD or C certificate. They are not in sense of qualification and grade. So obviously they will not have the same kind of salary. Yes, that is what you're speaking to. Yes, but if they are on the same, they have the qualification, the education, and experience, and they have different salary, that's what we have evidence to speak to it.
Okay, Moses, it's been a very wonderful time this morning taking off your busy schedule to talk to us. But are there other issues you want to share? Maybe I didn't ask you.
Yes, currently we have over 300 address students that who have been enrolled in bilateral scholarships programs, various disciplines, over 6 countries across the world. And civil service agencies also collaborating with Nigerian public administration and the governance commission in the implementation of the sector modernization program, which is all about reforming civil service. So, just to say thank you to the President, Her Excellency, Mr. Danny Johnson Sirleaf, for giving us the opportunity to be able to serve the country and making sure that civil servants across the country can get their just fee and be happy again to support the governance process and development across the country. So we want to say hats off to all civil servants. Thank you for what we do. Our doors are open. If you have any specific issues, please don't hesitate. Come to us or go to the regional offices. There's a civil service regional office in Banga. There's one in Nigeria. So if you are in Lofa, you already know there's one in Banga. And all your concerns will be addressed. And yeah, specifically, you want to come to why not? Civil service agency is very open. She's very open. Our boss, Dr. Buju Bernard, is very open. And the HR Director General, Wally Blackweed, very open. Mr. Honorable Ware, Deputy Administration, Deputy General Administration, very open. All of us there will be very open. That's why this morning I want to appreciate you also for giving us the opportunity to be able to speak to some of the issues and what the civil service agency is all about.
Moses, I appreciate you ever so much, Moses Brown.
Thank you.
Okay, he's Moses Brown. He's the communication manager at the level of the CSA. That's the Civil Service Agency. of the Republic of Liberia, telling us more about some of the situations at the CSA. This is the ABS, of course, is the Alternative Breakfast Show, proudly brought to you by Lone Star Cell MTN this morning. Today is the birthday of Senator Galakpai, former Senator Somo Galakpai Kupi of Lofa County. Today he celebrates his birthday. Today is December 20. So we will read some of the birthday messages that are coming in. And if you will, we have like 50 minutes for you to wish our former lawmaker happy birthday. Today is his birthday. And so we will have that opportunity provided the citizens here to wish Senator Somo Kupi's a happy birthday. That's Senator Somo Galakpai Kupi. Happy birthday today as he celebrates his birthday. And we already got some Facebook reactions coming to that, so we will read them out very loud and clear on this radio. So if you already got, just keep your phone, but later on we will call you on and have some interaction. Right now on the line is Mr. Abbott Smith. Abbott is the head of the National Elections Commission for Upper Lofa, and we will continue to knock at his door. Yesterday, the NEC Upper Lofa began the publication of the much anticipated FRR. Good morning, Mr. Smith. Welcome to the ABS.
Thank you, Pablo.
Okay, so I know you in a very tedious position right now. Is kind of tough.
Yeah, very well, very well. Right now, the commission is engaged with the training of temporary staff, as I spoke to you yesterday.
Okay.
And coupled with one of the major mandates that came from the Supreme Court ruling.
Yeah.
That has to do with publication of the FRR to the federal polling places. As I speak to you right now, the exercise started yesterday. Our staff are right now moving to the field. We actually started off with those difficult places, far away places where sometimes it will take 2 days, 1 day to get there. I started now, teams are there. So today we will be doing publication in some of the major towns like Zozo, in Winterman City itself, and Salaye Town. And then in other areas, close to some of these places, we want to give a sure that in all these towns, as I told you, we have completed all of the patients within Upper Lofa. So our people can have proof access to be able to authenticate as to whether the names are ready on the FRR.
Okay.
Come December 26th, we have a very easy flow of the pool. So right now, people who are eager to know where they are supposed to vote, those who didn't vote the first round will have the opportunity to vote the first round. Will also have the chances of verification with respect to knowing exactly where they are supposed to go and cast the ballot.
But when it comes to the publication, how many precincts or polling places have been covered so far?
Okay, right now we yesterday we moved in about 10 of the difficult terrain that we have. We moved our staff into those places.
Okay.
They started by today, this morning, up to 2. Bagweta and that of Logoba, but at least around the Burema tribe, within Zoba, these are some of the difficult places we have. Within Kwadu Boden up to Kanana Kolena, where we also be, 2 will also be deployed. And the team started up today with those are the areas around the urban part of profile, which is this is where we are right now in Zoba. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Monrovia to pick up the rest of the FRR. You know, it's been treated gradually. It's not been treated by counties because it's a huge tax. So right now, this batch from Zoba, I'm going to get the rest of it. So we're expecting by tomorrow we have up to 60-70% of the total polling places within Upper Lofa, which is 210 polling places, to be published. So that by the 2010 we'll complete it. They will have the 24th state so that people can be able to continue to go and do the petition of the name.
But Abbott, just one key issue. If somebody has a problem after maybe their name is not indicated or their names are not indicated on the FRR, what happens?
Yeah, Pablo, that is very important. And that's an intent, I think. I mean, that's an intent because right now, if you go on that list and you don't see your name prior to December 26th, you have to quickly inform our office, which is in Wajima for Upper Lofa. We have one office in Wajima. Or you try to contact my assistant magistrate, Mr. George Dover. He's right now in And when in trying there, we have our team, there's a district officer, Joseph Dowlo is also there, with the information, and they will first forward it to the leadership so that I can transmit it back to our IT center so they can do thorough research for you. So if you fall in a situation of those who have two ID numbers, the ID number have been issued to one of them, so the other person will be a situation like that. And that person will be a reissue of voter registration card with the address with a new number.
So it's very important for everybody to go there now.
Very well. That's why we also take the opportunity to be able to be clear with respect to you being in the FR as compared to waiting for December 26th, which will be a very difficult thing to do for you. So if that proposition is made, it is a due responsibility of all of us who have registered, all of us who registered during the registration exercise for the 2017 elections to go back and recheck. It's important. Now, also we want to ensure that we will reach all of the 210 positions. But what is important, we all have our own responsibilities. Okay, at the next level, obviously the team has the responsibility to make sure that these FR are posted. At the community level, the FR is for you. So if you place it, for some reason you just you just don't care. I don't care attitude. And somebody who has breached it down, it's not going to be posted back again. And if these are people in that community who don't have the opportunity to verify the needs, so we are calling for the community dweller that the team will get there, the team will ask you, you will designate an appropriate place that will be secure within a very close proximity to the polling place where we can display this list so that you can stay there up to the eve of elections. We don't have people going in, putting the entire listing down because these are some of the situations we normally are faced with.
Okay, Abbott. So are there other developments you want to share with us with respect to, but before that, how prepares the National Elections Commission for the runoff election on Tuesday?
Very well prepared. I was speaking to you yesterday. I was a little bit not too clear with respect to the materials, but right now I was sending the material has come to LOFA. It's right now at our starting warehouse in Bonjima. All of the 96% materials are here. I made the ballot papers along with the non-sensitive materials, the ballot boxes and all the materials that we need to run the pool.
Everything already.
The commission is fully prepared to run the elections come December 26th.
Okay, Abba, so what other developments you'd like to share? Because tomorrow again we'll have you on for the latest development.
Yeah, very well. Right now, our major concern has to do with the verification problem. It's very important. I just want to probably stress it because of the importance of it. We have found a situation where even the CVE posters that we normally place around, people bring it down. I'm assuming this situation is alarming within the area. We had a call from our colleagues in Babulu. It was placed somewhere and then people brought it down. They would never have an opportunity to be able to verify the names. You be harming your own self if you do that. So I'm very sure our people are decent people in Upper Lofa. I'm sure that we won't have a situation like that. That's why I'm calling on our community leaders, I'm calling on the town chiefs, I'm calling on all of key partners to the development and progress of the nation to make sure that these lists are protected as we place them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Abbott Smith, for the contribution this morning. Okay, he's Abbott Smith, the head of Upper Lofa electoral team for National Elections Commission. He has reported that sensitive, non-sensitive materials have already arrived in the country, especially in the county. They've arrived already in the county, and as such, they are set for Tuesday election. Already, the publication of the final voter roll have started, and they started yesterday. 10 areas have been covered, and they continue today up to 2 o'clock. They're hoping to complete 75% of that. So it is set, and election is to go on. Don't waste your time.
The runoff election voting will start at 8 a.m. Tuesday, December 26, 2017, and will end at 6 p.m.
Every people gotta make sure.
Elections Commission says we're about to ready start. The runoff is coming. Make sure the people's on the phone are wrong.
Go confirmation to the place you register. On election day, go to the same place you voted.
You voters should go to the place you voted on October 10th before the runoff election day.
If your voting card, keep it safe. Everything alone on the day of the election.
The NEC will post the list of all registered voters and all of the polling places so as to know where you will vote on December 26th on Tuesday.
Your vote is your secret. Nobody will force you. Do it for your country. Do it for your children. Do it for your future.
Let us do
Do it for your children. Do it for your future.
On the voting day, when you appear to the center where you registered, show your voting card to the people who will join the line. They will show you the proper line and room for you to go vote. Don't forget.
If your candidate in the first round is out, you can still vote for one of the two candidates in the run-up to complete your voting process. Yeah.
A message from the National Elections Commission.
Yes, indeed. You need to check under the bed and see whether your voting card is still there. The place you kept it, because December 26th on Tuesday we're going to election. The next president will be determined from that particular exercise. Right now on the line is our Montserrat County correspondent James Flomo. The Senate hearing this with the NEC bus ended in complete disruption. For what? We don't know. Liberty Party also held a major press conference. For what? The outcome we just don't know. As well as the CDC is expected to conclude her campaign on Saturday at the Summer Condo Sports Complex. Right now, good morning, James. Welcome to the ABS. Good morning, James.
Good morning, James Kwabo, and good morning to you, the people of Norfolk County.
You're most welcome. How's Monrovia this morning?
Well, we thank God. This morning, Monrovia is very cool. Everybody moving and doing everything that they think they can do in a better move.
James, what about the issue of the disruption yesterday at the Liberian Senate?
Yeah, yesterday it was something that was very, very interesting because at the Senate, the people we expected to conduct themselves to conclude the matter peacefully yesterday, it did not end up. And it was something that, we all stood up there for hours waiting them to finalize, but it did not work out. Let us get to some of those happenings that went on yesterday. Yesterday, at the upper us in the Liberian Senate, where the Elections Commission Chairman, Councilor Jamu Kokoya, was placed as it relates to the presidential runoff election pending for December 26th this year. The chairman maintained yesterday that the commission is ready for the election, and he mentioned that the FRR publication will start today, where he also talked about parties will receive their copies of the copy of the FRR today. In part of the candidates will start publication of that paper. And after he was questioned about those questions and many more, a motion was filed. A motion came on the floor by Grand Bassa County Senator Nathan Kapi. He's the chairman on the Elections Commission. His motion was for the Liberian Senate to set up a committee that will help the Elections Commission to carry on the pending election on December 26th. But that motion was also defeated by the majority bloc. And that motion really was that the Elections Commission, along with the committee that was to be set up by the host, they were going to make sure to do everything that they put mandated the Elections Commission to do. But when they went through the voting process, you have only three senators that voted against, and you have 12 senators that make up the majority bloc. They are in support of the Unity Party. You may be aware, those were the people who really went for it, and it was defeated. And also, after that, yesterday, after that meeting, they never went through. And the process, they went for more than 10 minutes arguing among themselves. It was like a competition where the Senate President Ahmad Jara could not maintain the noise. He went ahead by dismissing the hearing and calling for it to be tomorrow. That is Thursday, because the noise was very heavy. That even for some of us, I found our way out quickly because it was becoming unusual.
But
did not go through successfully.
what could you sense from the senators as their major objectives?
Come again?
What could you sense from the senators as their major objectives? What are they hoping to achieve?
What I think, I cannot just conclude, but what I saw from the faces of some of those senators, I think they were not really interested in what Kabi said, and I think they want to come up with different things that would be surprising to us. That is something that I'm expecting for them. Because yesterday we expected the Senate to finalize and come up with at least something that everybody would be interested to listen to. And the Election Commission, it was like a marathon ceremony yesterday. The chairman, anything the commission says, yes, I do, I'm ready. All he did yesterday was he's ready for the 26th election.
Okay, but what could you see from his face? Was he was he frightened or maybe relaxed? What could you say? What was his physical expression?
Yeah, Chairman Kopa is also a Nigerian lawyer. He was relaxed. All questions that were posed to him in relaxed something happened there. Was professional widow when she was asked about the voter vote, that is the voter vote, the decision of the FRR, how it's going to be dependent on to get something. Chairman told us to explain that everything is going to be okay. Commissioner Widow came out and I don't want to lie to you here, but I think this process is very tedious. We want you to help us in the process. It was like a conflicting statement. The chairman saying this, another commissioner coming out to say different things.
Okay, James. And what about the Liberty Party's press statement yesterday?
Oh, yesterday, what is they, say all over Monrovia and I think all over Liberia is Liberty Party finally gives a bad kick to Unity Party. Yesterday, Liberty Party declared their support for neutrality presidential runoff election. Calling all their supporters to support any political party they wish to support the runoff. Now, when their Senate area, former presidential candidate in the 2017 presidential election, who was defeated and ended up in third place on October 10th.
Consistent third place.
He ended up in third place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Consistent third place.
Yeah, because no, we can't say consistent because 2005 he ended third. In 2011 you have Prince Johnson coming third.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
So it is not consistent.
2 times third place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yesterday, really, that press statement was something that was surprising to some of us. Or like me, what I thought it was going to support the Unity Party because they were the one that went to the Supreme Court. They fought the legal battle together and they ended up together. And at the end of the day, surprising to Joseph Boakai, he was given a round hall kick.
Wow. So,
yeah.
Was he in attendance? Or Unity partisans were there?
No. I think they knew already what was going to be out. They did not attend that press conference yesterday. It was attended by Liberty Party supporters and some of their party hierarchies.
Okay, so what is the mood right now with respect to the hierarchies? Especially, I'm told from a reliable source that Darius Delorme will be going over to the CDC as well.
That is something that I am looking at to be possible because a few days ago, Dylan was at the residence of the Senate Bureau of the CDC, where we went for a tour. On our way, we met Dylan. The VP and the Senate Bureau of the CDC, they are living in the same community. When we went to do an investigation as it relates to the electricity that they are using, where others it was brought in that community by the Senate Bureau of the CDC. But on our way back, we heard this information that Dylan was having a consultation with the Senate Bureau, and when we got there, to us, I just came to visit him. He's my friend. We are not enemies. And from there, like me, I'm saying that possible that Dylan may cross over to the CDC. Because yesterday, it was clear that any
supporter can go to any party. It doesn't mean that you are letting the party down, but you are doing it because you have the right to vote and you can be neutral.
So it's just in conformity with the vice standard bearer of the Liberty Party, the chairman, the campaign manager. They've already gone over to the CDC.
Yeah, that is why others are saying now that what happened, it was planned. It was not surprising to Brunsky. It is Brunsky. Then when I know with the Unity Party, they fought the bigger battles together, and so he cannot come out publicly to say that I'm going to support the CDC. So he claimed that the party chairman, the campaign manager, and the vice president barrier, you guys can go over and let me speak back. If I go, Marco and the brother, Joe Block, I will not be happy with